What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So I wanted to talk about this new little leaked trailer that was released by Marvel, which at first I thought it was AI generated. I had to kind of do some research, and eventually I started to see a lot of talks about it, and I took a look at it myself. Now there's a couple of versions of it which are AI generated. They're fan made, all of that. There's another one where it shows a more longer footage where it shows Professor X and Eric talking. It looks like their last moments. They're inside the school where the school for mutants, and it looks like it's being under attack because the look of the school inside just looks terrible. It looks dusty. It looks like it's burnt in some areas, and it just looks dark. And then outside, you see all these different types of lights coming in. But I didn't really get too captivated by that one, I should say. I mean, it was cool to see the original actors playing, your Professor X and Eric, which is Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen. It was really nice to see them both, but I think the part that really stood out to me, that captivated me, was when they showed Cyclops releasing his optic beam out into the sky and just destroying everything around him. You guys, that shot right there was probably the best shot. Even if it was terrible quality, it was really blurry, it was kind of hard to see, and it was very quick, but the way that it was shown was so epic. I was just blown away by the look of that shot. And you can see that, beside me, I have the picture of Cyclops. I took a little screenshot of him, blasting the optic beam or the optic blast. And, I love the way that he removed his visor in such distress. He's under a lot of pressure or something's going on with him where he just takes it off so violently, his visor, and he blasts, the optic blast. And it was just so well done. And then you see him just kind of blasting away with his arms spread out like this. But the first shot, the first couple seconds where it has this angle, kind of like below, and it shows a close-up of the side of his face as he takes off his visor, that was the best shot I've ever seen. And I just hope that we get a lot of that in these next films. We get a lot of, more of a darker, like a tone where they showed us in the Logan films, like that. I really wish they go into that direction more with these next films, like gritty. That's what I was trying to say, like a gritty type of tone with these films, just because these other past ones have been so full of comedy. So I really want them to go back to a darker side with these stories, and it looks like they are taking that approach. Now, again, when they show Eric and Professor X talking moments before the blast, it looks like they're about to die. You hear Eric say, or I think it's Professor X or Eric. I forgot which one he's says this line, but he just says that death comes for us all. And I thought that was very powerful, especially moments before the blast. And so I don't know if they're going to die in this scene, but I am very excited for it, you guys. And it's good to see the original cast. Like James Marsden as Cyclops, it looks like he's still got the great look. And also the suit look comic book accurate. It's got the yellow and the blue on it, and it matches the visor. So I really hope that they go back to comic book accuracy for the most part. I think these last few films have been very colorful, and they just kind of took away the seriousness of the films. Like, for example, if you look back at the Deadpool and Wolverine film, when they showed the accurate look of the Wolverine and, of course, Deadpool, I still was a little bit thrown off by the colorful looks. I really appreciated that film. I enjoyed it 100%. It wasn't a perfect film, but I really enjoyed it for the most part. I even, got it on Blu-ray, and I just rewatch it every now and again. But I still am a little bit thrown off by the bright colors. So I'm expecting these more darker, desaturated colors in these films to come, especially with Doomsday, because that title alone sounds very dark. So I'm hoping that they go back to that. And then judging by that short clip with with Cyclops, doing that blast, it looked dark. It looked like almost hellish around him. with just fire everywhere. So I'm excited. I cannot wait to see this. Now, I don't have too much to share about this, but I just wanted to give you my thoughts about that small little clip. Let me know what you guys think though down below. I would like to know if you liked, what part did you like about that little short trailer, and did I miss a couple details that I just, I just saw it a couple times. I didn't really take too much of a close look at it, but I'm more of a visual guy, so I just saw like the visuals, and I saw a little bit of what we're going to get. Just kind of had an idea of what's going to come. So let me know, you guys. I would like to hear your thoughts down below in the comment section if you have any, or any again, any details that I missed. Let me know, please. Thank you guys so much for watching this with me. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you all on the next reaction. Peace.